The iPhone 15 Pro Max is trash. I heard you can't even last a full day with it. I don't know why he's hyping it up. I heard the titanium scratch is very easy. How about you give a real review and just tell us it sucks? No need to lie. You know what? I bet that Apple pays him to say that the battery is good. Is he even capable of telling the truth? Tired, hungry, thoughts running wild? Welcome to my day in the life with the iPhone 15 Pro Max.
But I tell you, it happened.
Now, since I had a good amount of time to spare, I decided to relax on my phone until I was ready to get up. It was 8:22 a.m. and I had 100% battery left, which was a pretty great time to see how long the battery will last. I checked up on some emails and wrote back to some sponsors, checked Instagram because I use it to stay updated on news and sports, and I even checked my messages to see what my family and friends were doing for today. And after chilling for over an hour, I checked my phone and the time was 9:32 a.m. and my battery is on 92%, meaning that I shed 8% since my last check. I also checked my on-screen time and it was 1 hour and 24 minutes, which basically means that we have a lot of stuff to do and a long way to go. Now, whenever I get ready in the morning, music is a #1 priority, so throughout my whole morning, I will be playing some bangers on my iPhone 15 Pro Max, so that and the always on display will be draining the battery while I'm getting ready. I have my basic toothbrush and Colgate for my teeth, Palmer's coconut lotion to moisturize, and my scope to wash everything down. Hey, what's up you guys? Nasim here, and welcome to my day in the life with the iPhone 15 Pro Max. Now, as you guys can see, I kind of woke up earlier than I usually do, and as of lately, I've been following the early morning routine because I feel like when I wake up a little bit earlier, I feel like I get more things done throughout the day. So now that I prepare myself for the day and I'm ready to go, the first thing I want to do is hit the gym. Then I want to go to the barbershop, get some food, and run some errands. And if I have extra time, I kind of want to go check out a new movie. And also, quick disclaimer for anyone who's new to my day in the life videos, I'm using this phone at 5G. My always on display will be on throughout the whole day. My brightness will be on medium to high throughout the whole video. And I will not be using any power saving mode whatsoever. And just like always, I will not be cutting any corners. I'm not charging the phone at all. This is a raw battery test. And also, if you guys enjoy these types of videos, let me know what phone you want me to do next. And also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And right now, let's take a few pics. So now that I got my morning routine out of the way, I was ready to head to the gym. I felt pretty energized and refreshed since I got to relax, and I was very excited to see how long the iPhone 15 Pro Max will last. Now, while waiting for the elevator, I checked the time and it was 10:44 a.m. and my battery was on 84%, meaning that I lost 8% since my last check. And looking at my screen time, I realized the recording, music, and always on display took a pretty good chunk of battery since my watch time went up only 4 minutes. Alright you guys, so I'm in the car right now. The time is 10:54 a.m. and my battery is at 83%. And even though I don't have to warm my car up, I always feel comfortable letting time pass, about 5 to 10 minutes. And because I'm in a garage, there's no internet connection. So while I'm down here, I will be playing a little bit of Subway Surfer. And during this whole video, I'll be using GPS. Again, I'm not connecting any charger. And I will also be playing music while having the always on display on while I'm driving. On a side note as well, I am recording on this phone, which will also be taking a significant amount of battery. So again, this is a raw battery test. I want to use this phone to the max to see how long it lasts. So if you guys use this phone even less, then you kind of can calculate how much time you will get. Now the gym is about 11 minutes away, and even though it is close, I will be using GPS the whole time. The music I'm playing during every ride should also factor into how much screen time that we end with today. But for now, I'm going to play Subway Surfer until my car gets warmed up. Now before I went into the gym, I checked my battery percentage and it was at 79% while the time was 11:12 a.m. So let's see how the gym, GPS, and music will drain it. Now I got to the gym at 11:27 a.m. and my battery is at 73%, meaning that I lost 6% since my last check. All right, you guys, so I just parked up at the gym right now and my battery is on 73%. But again, you guys have to take into account all of the things that I did on this phone. And despite the battery being pretty low at an early time, I still think I'm going to last all day. But setting aside the battery talk, while I'm in the gym, I'm going to be playing music, I'm going to be watching videos, and I'm going to be recording my workouts so that you guys can see how the camera holds up in that environment. And to make it a little fun, I kind of want to guess the battery percentage when I get out. And I'm guessing around, I want to say 53%. And hopefully I am correct, but let's not waste any time. Let's get right in there. Now before I start my workout, the time is 11:50 a.m. and my battery is on 71%. And throughout my whole gym session, I will not only be playing music, but I will also be looking through music to play with songs I like. And after running a treadmill, I hop on a bike for about 20 minutes to finish out my cardio. And the whole time, I'm either listening to music or watching a video. And to finish my workout, I'm doing some weight training and I will be listening to music through the whole way out. And now that I was done my workout, I was ready to go back to the car and go get my haircut. Now I got back to the car at 2:18 p.m. and my battery is at 51%, which means that the gym costed me 20% worth of battery. All right, you guys, I'm back in the car right now, and I'm not gonna lie, I am tired as f. Personally, the reason I feel like I was in there longer than expected was because a lot of times when I'm filming, especially when I'm in a crowded place like the gym, I don't want to film people with them knowing, if that makes sense. Like whenever I set up a shot when I'm walking, I want to make sure it's clear. Once nobody's in my way, I want to just go. And if somebody crosses the camera, then I can't control that. And even when I'm on a treadmill, I want to record my face, but I don't want somebody being right next to me because I don't want them to feel uncomfortable. And I try to be as respectable as possible. And again, that's why I went longer than expected. There were people next to me. It was crowded. And mind you, that was 11 a.m. But again, like I said, I try to be as respectable as possible. I still try to give you guys a great video while also respecting people's privacy. And yeah, but also I want to note that I was 2% off. My battery's at 51%. And as you guys seen, while I was in there, I recorded video, I was taking pictures, I was on my phone a lot, I was watching videos, I was listening to music, I was doing a bunch of things. And again, that took a toll on the battery. And even though my battery's at 50% and it's about 2 o'clock right now, I'm still very confident that this phone will last me all day. And the reason as to why I say that this battery will last me all day is because I've dealt with this phone on a day-to-day basis. I've been in many situations like this. And again, I'm very comfortable with this phone. I'm very comfortable with the battery, and I'm very comfortable making that bold prediction. But the next thing that I want to do is I want to hit the barbershop. I want to get my hair cut. And then after that, I want to go get something to eat. And most importantly, I need something to drink. And I'm not gonna waste any more time. Let's get right to it. My barbershop is about 14 minutes away, and I will be using GPS while playing music the whole time. So let's see what the percentage will be when I get there. Now I got to the barbershop at 2:50 p.m. and my battery is at 45%, which means that I lost 6% since my last check. All right, you guys, I just parked up at the barbershop. I'm right here and my battery is on 44%. I'm still gonna last the whole day. And I know this might sound crazy because I'm about to go in here. I'm about to just be on my phone the whole time. Hopefully it's not too long of a wait. It might not be no wait at all, but we'll see. But before I can do that, I gotta cut hair, man. I gotta try to do something. I don't know. I should have washed it before I left, but I should never put a hat on actually. But like I said, I'm gonna go in there, I'm gonna take some pictures, and I'm mainly gonna be on like YouTube and Instagram if there is a wait. And let's not waste any more time. Let's get right into it. All right, you guys, I wasn't in there long at all. I didn't even use my phone. All I did was send money to my barber. Now, the next thing that I want to go do is get some food. It's still light outside. Again, I was only in there for, I want to say like 15-20 minutes, and I didn't even use my phone. So again, we're making good time, and my battery's, I'm pretty sure it's still the same. But I want to go get some food, maybe in Northridge. I want to get something with more protein. I want more, I want to say calories, because I am trying to gain more weight. And wait, what? Apparently I got a ticket. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it's 100% my fault. I was focused on shooting. I forgot to put money in the meter. And because of this, I have to pay $63. Ah! Take a deep breath whenever something like this happens. Everything's gonna be okay. I learned my lesson, and this may be a sign for you guys to learn your lesson. I don't know. But pushing all the BS aside, let's go get some food. See you guys there. Now I got from the barbershop at 3:42 p.m. and my battery is at 37%, which means that I lost 7% since my last check. Next, I had to find somewhere good to eat. I was craving hot dogs, so I ended up going to Doghouse, which wasn't too far. It was an 11-minute drive and my phone was on 35%, so we'll see what music and the GPS does.
Is that Chris?
Now I got to Doghouse at 4:18 p.m. and my battery was at 30%, which means that I lost 5% since my last check. All right, you guys, it's 4:18 and I'm at 30% right now. And what I want to do is I want to go in there. I want to go get some food. I want to take some pictures. I want to take some quick videos, and I'm going to try to use the battery as much as I can. Also, a reason why I used a little bit more battery than I needed to was because I was in traffic and I was just changing through songs. But now that's out of the way, it's time for me to go get some food, and it's time for me to use the battery as much as I can. Now, while I'm at Doghouse, I'm not going to do too much. Just use Apple Pay, relax, eat, and watch some videos on YouTube.
But I tell you, it happened.
So now that I was done eating my food, I was ready to go home and wrap up the day. And now for my last trip, I checked my phone and the time was 5:43 p.m. and my battery percentage was at 12%. All right, you guys, now it's pitch black out here. I just got back to the car and I'm not gonna lie, I spent way more time than I thought I would on just watching videos and just enjoying my food. And through everything, even though I have a lower battery percentage, I still wanna put the iPhone 15 Pro Max through one last test. And that's getting me back home using GPS, music, and probably trying to take another picture. And I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm genuinely impressed. I recorded video, I took pictures, I was even on social media a lot, I was on YouTube a lot, and I did a ton of things that really take a lot away from the battery. So if you guys are watching this video, 9 times out of 10, you're not gonna be doing everything that I'm doing. You're not gonna be recording a lot, you're not gonna be taking a bunch of pictures every single day. Most people just check social media, most people just, talk on the phone, text your friends, and a lot of those things don't take up as much battery as, recording a ton of video. And right here, even when I say I'm taking video, I'm taking like 30, a minute 30, even going into my earlier videos throughout the day. Look, 3 minutes, 2 minutes, 2:42, 19 seconds, 14 seconds, 4 minutes. And as you guys see, these videos are long. You guys are going to see the more cut up version of this. And I would say that overall, I'm impressed. I have 10% battery left and it's 5:50 p.m. I would say that that's a majority of the day. And since I'm on 10%, I'm not going to waste any more time. So let's get right to the crib. The crib was 9 minutes away, which was more than enough juice to get me home while I use GPS and play music. my final time is at 6:12 p.m. and my battery is at 6%, which basically means that the iPhone 15 Pro Max was able to last me a majority of the day. And as you guys can see here, my final screen time is at 4 hours and 25 minutes. And if you guys enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and give me your thoughts on the final screen time. Peace.